Oh! Okay, I'm not alone anymore. Hello, Wing. What's up? Wait, where's my camera? Hello. I was about to scrap this and do something else, but hey, just got back from work. Do you need 1 or 2 minutes? We I was about to scrap the Gartic, but well, maybe we can do it. This is the, by the way, at least let's keep the link in there. Whoop. Wait and see if anyone else shows up. Yeah, maybe, or maybe we'll do that later. Yeah, it's not maybe the best timing. Well, well, well. Can we can leave a message here. I wish we could leave a message here. Yeah, maybe a bit later. Yeah. Let's do something else, I guess. Okay. Can we still do something? Let's try to do something else. Wait. Whenever we get other people, they tend to be later anyway. Yeah. I tried to do something way too early. Okay, we'll do something else. Let's improvise this. Like everything in life, let's improvise. Let's improvise the tier list. Oh. Can I keep now? We're gonna move the camera here. We go. Okay, I guess we're doing the tier list. Can I move my face on the other side? Ah, it's okay. Okay, let's do the DC movies and show. So actually, it is a random one. I just watched the last DC films that was missing for me, and I think I can try Pokemon Smash or Pass. We'll do this one and then we'll do maybe something else. I don't know. Do we have some more epic music? It is a bit too chill. Let's see. Let me just see if I have something more epic. No, the problem is epic and lo-fi are two different extremes. I will keep this. Okay, let's do a random tier list. So, let's see. Oh my god, there's so much. Oh wait, there's too much films here. Perhaps one specific song. Oh. Can't I find something? No. Someone should remix the Batman theme for as a lo-fi music track. Wait, maybe actually Batman lo-fi music. Was almost about to do that again. Is there some lo-fi Batman music? Oh my god! And it has the perfect. Wait. It has the perfect thumbnail. Wait. Look at this. Okay. Luffy Adam West Batman theme. Okay, let's keep Batman over here. So, this is actually a mini review. This guy does a tier list. How did all these films begin? So Man of Steel. See, it already gets a bit difficult. I'd say it's not a great movie. Here's my thinking. Actually, I'm alright with Zack Snyder. He has his own style, and I do like his Day of the Dead remake. And Watchmen, I like things and I don't like other things. Wait, where's my mic here? But I think it's not a bad film, but it has a lot of bad stuff in it. Nice composition there, Zach. He's off, cut off the film star. So, there's a lot of things I don't like. I don't like the Lex Luthor in the film. I don't like... No, wait, he's not in this one. He's in the other one. But Zod is alright, actually. It's a mess. It's a bit of a mess. Too much stuff. I don't know. It has the same problems as the new Superman, I think. Too much stuff in it. And the weird scenes with the parents dying. And I don't like... The film is a bit too... It's the photography of these films are very dark. And they get better around the Wonder Woman film. And yeah, but it's alright. A lot of people online complain about very dumb things. That I can say. Yeah, nobody cares. Well, he kills Zod. Nobody cares. What can he do with a bad guy like this? And it's not a comic book world where they can remove the powers or throw him in the Phantom Zone or something. So, okay. It's a alright movie with a lot of dumb things. And I just don't like some elements from the visually, etc. The music is pretty good. I miss the Superman theme. Oh yeah, I'm gonna complain about the music for all these films. I like when they keep the same themes. I don't care if it's a reboot. You keep the visual language of a character, you keep the sounds, the music too. When you reboot Godzilla, you don't remove the Godzilla theme. Okay, that was my... Danny Elfman wrote an entire rant on his blog long ago, complaining how they don't keep the musical themes from movies. So when he did Justice League, oh, we're gonna arrive to Justice League. Okay. I'm not gonna judge the long director's cut, the extended cuts. I never seen them. The films are already pretty long, 2 hours. I don't want to see a 2 and 40-minute long film. BVS. I'm gonna keep it on the same level for now. I think it's a worse movie. Though Man of Steel was a good, kind of alright movie. Okay, alright movie. This is worse, but it has problems on every aspect for me. The story is kind of dumb. To have them fight, the story is kind of dumb. And it's it's not very logical, and it turns into a mini... This is not Batman versus Superman. This is pre-Justice League, the movie. You got Wonder Woman, you got tease for all the characters. It's a setup movie. I don't like Age of Ultron was in Marvel. Yeah. I want to put it down here. Yeah, maybe actually. Or I'm moving this one B and C, or C and D. Yeah. And it's the opposite. The other one had a few dumb moments, and this one has a few good moments. I think I prefer a movie or show to be bad than boring. Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about in the Discord about Jurassic Park, Jurassic World Rebirth. There's bad movies. I mean, I've seen Titanic too, come on. With a boring movie or show, you never want to go back. My problem with the very long 2.5 hours movies, and that at the 2-hour mark, if it's boring, I start sleeping. Now, I've never fallen asleep with this, but I've fallen asleep with a lot of... with Transformers. Suicide Squad, the first one. This is even worse. It's the DC extended cinematic universe, etc. It got worse and worse and worse. Suicide Squad is even worse. I think it has some good elements on paper. It's the Suicide Squad. It's a fun concept. I prefer the Secret Six. It's the same idea. Suicide Squad is under the government, Amanda Waller in the story, and the Secret Six do that themselves. But very, very bad movie. A lot of things don't make sense. I think it looks like an AI film. An AI film. The climax, the conclusion, everything is so. You have the beam of energy at the end. You have the intro for the characters. The characters get introduced twice. Once at the start with summaries, and then with the credit screens. And how do we counter the next Superman if he goes rogue? Captain Wrong and Harley Quinn. Yeah, see, they should have faced the Enchantress by accident. It shouldn't be their mission. Their mission should be go there, annoy the government there, annoy someone in that country. The second Suicide Squad does that perfectly. They don't know they're gonna face Starro. It's not logical. It's dumb. The Joker parts. Oh my god. Someone should remove the Joker from the... They should have made an Harley Quinn movie before this. Put all the Joker stuff in that. Okay. So far it's alright. I can move everyone one square. I think I can move this one D. But I need to move the others two squares above. And then Wonder Woman. Okay, it's pretty... some will say it's top tier. Let's... calm down, guys. I think it's a pretty good movie. It's good, it's well made, it's fun, it's light. The music, I love the theme. They made the dumb theme for Wonder Woman in the Batman v Superman, but it's better used in her own movie. It's used as a main recurring theme. Not just she pops up, you got the theme. Okay, I keep talking about the music. I like everything. Putting her in the First World War is pretty good. It avoids being a World War II like Captain America. Wonder Woman was pretty good. Not outstanding. It's not Civil War, but it's up there. Exactly. If I need to say something I don't like the ending with Ares. I like Ares, the character, and they made him look like the art from George Perez comics. But to get to Ares, it's kinda dumb. He should come from himself, not disguised as a weak military guy. There shouldn't be a twist for Ares. Ares comes, okay, he's gonna defeat the Amazons, I don't care. You don't need a twist for every villain. Everything else is good. Okay, I like it. The trenches part, when she discovers the world around, etc. I like this film. I need to rewatch this. And the photography is so much better. I don't remember the name of the director. Catherine something. I forgot her name. She has a much better photograph with her for the pictures, for the visuals than Zack Snyder and the other guy. David Ayer, I remember. Shazam! I'm a big fan of Shazam, the character. And the movie is pretty good too. This is a new era. Zack Snyder was not the guy on top of the films. He was still making them. He was gonna work on Justice League. But they put... I'm gonna throw some trivia in here. They put Jeff Jones from the comics to oversee the films. So during a couple of years, the DCEU became DC Films. Very short era. And Jeff Jones was supervising things, and he got great ideas. They didn't keep him long because he's not from movies. That's why they didn't keep him long. He did start, actually, fun fact, Jeff Jones started on the first Superman from Christopher Reeves. Jeff Jones worked on that. And so the Shazam was fun. Yeah, it was really fun. It's based on the New 52 first trade paperback, the first arc with the Shazam family. They just removed they mixed some stuff to have, what's the name? Doc Sivana? To have the bad guy become an evil Shazam. But it's pretty good. It's very comic booky. It's colorful. I like the end. It gets crazy at the end. It was good. I would almost say it's a great movie, but it's not quite there. It's a fun family film. Like Aquaman. No, Aquaman was introduced as a gritty badass in the BVS. And in his own film, it became a much fun, lighter adventure film. It reminded me of the old Mummy films from the 2000s. Great film. It's fun. Actually, it's exactly like Shazam. Shazam. It's a family film. It's based on the New 52, the first comic book arc with Black Manta, etc. It's a perfect adaptation. It's from it's a DC Films film. It was a great time, from Wonder Woman to up there. I'm not sure if that's the correct order, by the way. Nobody cares. The Justice League, I'm gonna put it 2 seconds here and I'll move it. I feel like this Aquaman movie is probably the best retelling of his origin we're going to get in the movie. Yeah, I don't think you can make a better Aquaman movie because it's Aquaman. It's not super interesting in the first place. Justice League, I think, I don't care. I can rate the Zack Snyder cut as well. I think the pieces are good. It's trying to go for the first. It's still a DC films with Jeff Jones overseeing, etc. But it's also a Zack Snyder film. It's part of his trilogy of films. I think this film got too many hands, too many cooks in the kitchen for this one. So it's trying to be a comic book film, colorful. It kinda adapts the first arc of the New 52, but it swaps the bad guy. Instead of having Darkseid, you get his minion. I don't care. The guy, the Steppenwolf. God damn it, I remember. I enjoyed it, but at the same time I got the criticism. It was a Joss Whedon film after Zack set the tone. Exactly. I think it's not that bad having both Zack Snyder start the film and Joss Whedon finish the film. The ideas, I see what Joss Whedon tried to do. He had the studio mandates, okay? He's the guy from Avengers, make that tone in this movie. And you got the basic story of Darkseid coming to Earth, swapped with Steppenwolf. And then you got the ideas. Zack Snyder wanted to make a bunch of films to reach a dark future, injustice future, something. So I think the pitch is good, the designs are good, and a lot of action scenes are good. The Flash running at the end is very to reverse time, etc. It's kind of different in the Snyder cut or the Joss Whedon cut, but it's the same. It's the same idea. Even if it's filmed different, it's the same dumb ideas. So it gets bad because of that. It's not as Man of Steel was a much better film. It's kind of on the it's on the Batman v Superman tier. It's good, it's bad, there's good, there's bad. A lot of things. This film should have been cooked a bit longer. Same for BVS actually. And I don't visually. I think it was super rushed. The things with Henry Cavill, his mustache digitally removed, etc. Why didn't they just push the date from like 2-3 months later, and the effects kind of look bad around the Flash. This is a film that could have been better if they let it cook a bit longer. Let's jump to the Snyder Cut. It's kind of the same, actually. It's kind of the same. The different angle shots, the different shots, different recordings. Oh, he didn't say that the same way. Oh, what's his name? Ben Affleck was tired when he did in Just Sweat and Cut. Oh, he looked better in shape here. It's the same film. And the good things is, okay, we get more tease for a universe we're never gonna get. We get the Dark Future for at the end. We get the Martian Manhunter. We get Darkseid, but it leads nowhere. So it's not the good points are not good points, and the film is so much longer. I wish they made this part 1 and part 2, split this into. I don't know. It was a long film to watch. Oh, sure, you can pause the film. It doesn't change the pacing of the film. And then there's the thing I really don't like, the music. So we got Danny Elfman doing the score, the musical score for the theatrical cut. But I don't know why. Zack Snyder brought back, what's his name? Junkie XL. And it goes better with other films, but the score for Justice League is worse. The music is the reason I don't like this film. 4 hours is too long. Just part 1, part 2, yeah. And create a better pacing if you split that. But Danny Elfman had made a great score. He combined the stuff from the previous 2 films. He combined the Wonder Woman themes from her film. He brought some Batman themes from his music from the Tim Burton films. The Flash even gets some keys from the Flash CW show. Danny Elfman is very into musical themes and how to put it. There's a better word for that. I kind of forgot right now. Leitmotifs. So he brought back a lot of elements, and it's a great score. Just listening to the music, aside from the film, it's a nice mix of the DC universe. And then you get to the Junkie XL Justice League score, and it doesn't tie to anything. It's a standalone score. The music gets minus points for me. Wait, I don't even want to see Avatar 3 because it's meant to be 8 hours long! Oh my god. You better cut that. Nobody's gonna watch an 8 hours long movie. What the heck? You just live in a movie theater. Okay, so I was just saying, the score is so bad. Oh, but he didn't want to use the CW theme, the 1980s Batman theme. Okay, but he didn't use the Superman theme from Man of Steel. He didn't use the Wonder Woman theme from her movie. He scrapped the Wonder Woman theme he made himself in BVS. I don't like the score. It's super long. I don't like the score. It gets minus points. Let's move on. Birds of Prey is very weird. I think there's 2 movies mixed in here. There's an actually okay Bird of Prey / what's the name of the team? Oh, okay, Secret Six kinda. There's a Birds of Prey film that is fun. That is like a Suicide Squad, but much better done. I don't like the way they use Black Mask. He's not Black Mask. He's what's the name of the Obi-Wan actor? He doesn't use the Black Mask. Come on. And that's an alright movie, actually. I will put it on the same tier as this, or maybe Man of Steel. And there's a very bad Harley Quinn movie stuck around it. It's funny, it's very comic booky. I think it was still on the DC films supervised by Geoff Johns. There's a very Harley Quinn-esque comic story around it, where she narrates as visions and stuff. But it's not a good movie. It's Harley Quinn going around town. It doesn't have any plot. This feels like an epilogue to the previous film where she got separated from the Joker. It's like issue 1 of a story. It's not even a story arc. The Birds of Prey film is fun, and the Harley Quinn around it goes nowhere. She's the main character, so I feel like the Huntress should be the main character, or the little girl that is supposed to be Cassandra Cain. They should have cut this in 2 parts, in 2 films. So I will have put this here because it's actually decent. Well, it's the Birds of Prey part is fun, etc. And the Harley Quinn stuff just drags this to the Suicide Squad tier. What the hell? There was a Birds of Prey film. Yeah, I think it was the first week when it was released, the trailers, etc. It was called Harley Quinn and the Fabulous Adventure of blah blah blah. It's been retitled Birds of Prey now on streaming, on DVD. It's called Birds of Prey now. It's the Harley Quinn film. I kind of put. I was saying I could put it here. I can't put it right here. Maybe. Okay, we can put it between here. It's kind of better than the Suicide Squad. You show this to Snyder fans and they're gonna, hey, I'm a Snyder fan first. I was a fan of Day of the Dead, and I'm kind of alright with these. What is the name of his zombie films? The Aced movies he made. Anyway, I like Zack Snyder films. I don't like Justice League. What they did with Thunderbolts. Yeah, will they change the title of Thunderbolts now? They should change the title to New Avengers. Next, what do we have here? Next we have the Wonder Woman. Oh no. So I'm gonna put it just to discuss, and I'll move it around. The second Wonder Woman film is weird. I think they let the film director, I forgot her name today. I'm not gonna Google it. I remember it or I don't. Patty Jenkins. Oh, I remember suddenly. Okay, so I think they let her do whatever she wanted, and that's not good. I think she comes from TV, right? She directed TV episodes, maybe on Game of Thrones. I don't. I think they should have really do another pass to the story, change stuff, take more time. I think this was rushed around I don't remember when, but I think this was kind of rushed. So it's still very comic booky, but then it's the Patty Jenkins show, and she does whatever she wants with the film. It goes all over the place. It shows stuff, introduces stuff in the beginning of the film. It forgets it. You expect stuff about not cheating to come back at the end, and she wins the day by cheating. Actually, I don't know. This film should have been redone, rewritten, recut. It wasn't cooked enough. Fighting the furry girl and the Rock, and the Rock. Actually, I see why you say that. And there's a lot of good ideas. It's very comic booky in a way, but it's weird. I think it's just she should have someone else co-write the story. It should have taken more time to make this film. I'm gonna say it has the same problems a few other films around this time got, like Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, and other stuff. It doesn't feel like a movie. It feels like a bunch of scenes together, and it kind of feels like a cartoon episode. It's a cartoon. Okay. I kind of had fun watching it, but it was very dumb. It's like it tries to go for the old Wonder Woman show, but it doesn't feel like it either. It got some reference to it randomly. An Amazon that left. A famous Amazon is shown at the end. Oh, it's Linda Carter. It's weird. It goes everywhere. I like the Maxwell Lord parts actually with Pedro Pascal. It's kind of fun, but it's not. It should have been rewritten. The way he can make wishes, but yeah, there's a take back for every wish. It's not played enough. He kind of forced everyone. Don't you wish I had all your gold? Okay, that's not a wish. Okay, I think we got one more before Peacemaker. It's out there, kind of mixed here. Yeah, what the heck is this? Oh, it's the other Suicide Squad. Okay, there's one more here. It's Shazam 2. Shazam 2 was made... No, wait. Okay, it was made after. But I'm gonna... Okay, let's drop the other Suicide Squad. So we got basically the same concept. It's kind of weird trilogy. With the first Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, and the second Suicide Squad. It's kind of a mini Harley Quinn trilogy. And there's no Harley Quinn film. And it's very much based on the Suicide Squad, like the other. It's the same elements. It's a story. It's the sequel. It's a soft reboot. It's whatever you want. But it's James Gunn, so it's kind of much better directed than David Ayer. Sorry. Which make the film more fun, more light, more. His tone is closer to James Gunn's tone. James Gunn's tone is very close to DC Comics from the 2000s. If you read comics, stuff from Gail Simon and Chuck Dixon and these kind of names, James Gunn has a tone closer to that DC era. David Ayer is super gritty and he's kind of worse than Zack Snyder for the DC universe. So if you don't like the Suicide Squad, it's because it doesn't feel like the Zack Snyder films, but it's a very DC appropriate tone. And it's actually a good movie. It's well done, well shot, great music, score or musical cues, etc. It works from start to finish. We have a big epic dumb ending with Starro. And it's very fun to rewatch. For once, you don't overthink. There's dumb things, but you don't overthink them like in some films. Like the RS twist in Wonder Woman. There's twists, but they're fun. So I think this makes Suicide Squad the best DC film for now. I kinda not overthinking things. I kinda see why Warner Bros. Will. Hey, you're gonna supervise the next films. Okay, I'm keeping it for now. I might get it done one square here, but let's keep it on S tier. Okay, now we got the dumb ones. Okay, so Shazam 2. Shazam! I think, for the most part, I'm gonna drop two films at once. For the most part, Shazam 2 and Aquaman 2 are exactly like the other two films. Fun, family-friendly, adventure, very funny. A lot of special effects in those two. A lot of weird creatures and stuff. And the problem is that they got the same Wonder Woman problem. I don't know what happened at that point. Okay, people don't like our gritty films. Suicide Squad is kind of fun. Let's make all our films very friendly, family-friendly, fun, and childish. I don't know. It has the same problem. It's very cartoony. It's like a cartoon episode. A bunch of them. It goes all... Shazam 2 is kind of more contained, but Aquaman 2 goes all over. We got on a Jungle Island, we got magical doors in an alternate reality. I don't remember what. No, I remember stuff, but the evil stuff taking over Black Manta, the weird buddy cop movie tone of this film. And Shazam 2 does very dumb things, getting rid of the other Shazams. It's you set them up in the first film and you got rid of them early on in the second one. Now they got rid of one, Freddy, the one in blue, and then another one, and there's just the main one at the end. Either don't have them or use them. It's kind of weird to eliminate them. Balls. Oh, Melvin! Melvin! Language! Okay, so as you can see, I'm doing a tier list over here. So I explained why. Okay, go back early on the video. Shazam 2, Aquaman 2, very kinda in between, more cartoony, still fun. B tier is alright for them. Moving on. Oh no. And then I'm doing some stuff on purpose here. And then we got the weird one. So let's explain Black Adam here. I think Black Adam is kind of a good movie, the way it's shot, the effects, a lot of stuff in the story. And then Dwayne Johnson was trying to take over the DC universe. The scales of the DC universe will never be the same. And because of kind of this film and other stuff around it, the DC universe was over. So it's kind of messy, lots of stuff, etc. But like Shazam 2, but then it's become the Dwayne Johnson show. He tried to rock him. He's kind of the worst parts of the origin story for Black Adam is okay at the start of the film. The twist that is not the one you think got the powers, etc. It's a good, it's well done, but Dwayne Johnson drags the movie down. He can't get a punch. He has weird contracts nowadays. You can see everything wrong with him in the Fast Furious films as well. You can see everything in Black Adam. A magical character like Dr. Fate can't stop him. Hawkman can't punch him. It's very annoying. You can very much see the problems around Dwayne Johnson. And then there's the GSA stuff, and I really like it. The Justice Society part. Great casting for Dr. Fate. James Gunn, bring him over. Hawkman was alright. I think he was well played. Great. The helmet is a bit weird. He has super long wings around his face. And but the effect, the mace, the wings, everything looked great. I like the wings. Didn't look feathery. They looked like metal. And in the comics, I know they paint them white, but it's supposed to be metal. And okay, so it looked pretty good. It looks more feathery in the new Superman film. So the Justice Society part is fun. There's a size changing guy. I forgot his Atom something. Atom Smasher? I forgot his name. The Silver Age Atom. And the effects look great. His mask with white lens eyes looked great. Hey, the Justice Society part is great. They try to tie the film to Superman all the time. That's the Dwayne Johnson part. He looks at a Superman poster and he burns it. A kid says he's better than Superman. He's their own Superman. Dad's Superman. And at the end you got the tease for Henry Cavill fighting him. So, I think it was an alright movie. Dragged down by Dwayne Johnson. I can't put it down here because the Justice Society, the story, it's super well shot. It reminds me a lot of Suicide Squad with the same magical guy at the end with energy and light beam going in the sky. But it's so much better shot. The director for this film should have done the first Suicide Squad. I would put this higher, but Dwayne Johnson ruins the film. Wait, is Wonder Woman worse? Yeah, Wonder Woman may be worse. But I kinda enjoyed the film in a way. I'm putting it here. Oh, wait, okay. They need to be on the same tier. Okay, now I want to put... Everything's moving. Now I want to put Man of Steel above. I can't put Man of Steel above. I can actually... Wait, I can put Man of Steel above, actually. Yeah. Everyone gets one square up. No, they can stay C. C is good. C is good for them. D? Yeah. They're on the same. These two are on the same tier. Okay, moving on. And then we got a very, very annoying film. I'm gonna explain The Flash. This is a film that was stuck in development all the way through all these films. I think they started The Flash with Jeff Jones' DC Films supervision around Shazam and Aquaman 1. Because it has a lot of stuff from very comic booky, and I think I remember Jeff Jones being on the credits. The Flash, I had to squint. I thought that was Lego Batman. Yeah, Batman is huge on this poster. So I think the film started good, and then they started messing with it, adding stuff. Let's mix Flashpoint in there, and then it became Flashpoint, and it was a film about the Flash fighting Reverse Flash. You can still see, by the way, Reverse Flash is not in the film. You can still see him kill the mother. The effects when she gets killed is a yellow tornado, so it's Reverse Flash. And then they started playing with the Flash world alternate reality. So I think they were gonna bring the Batman's parents, Thomas Wayne, from BVS, and have him in a Batman suit in the other reality. I think I read something like that not long ago. So it became the Flashpoint universe, and you have Aquaman, Wonder Woman. You can put the evil versions of the Flashpoint world. It was me, Barry! I removed myself! Oh my god. He removed himself from the DC universe to get into the James Gunn DC universe. And so the film got messed up, changed into a bigger Flashpoint. I think they maybe were calling it Flashpoint just Flashpoint. And then it became just The Flash. And it became about, let's go full nostalgia. Let's bring the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton Batman, and let's not play with Henry Cavill. Let's have Superman as a girl. And it became a weird mess. It was Flashpoint. It became a Flash story. You can't make the first Flash movie be the Flashpoint story. It's like making let's make the first Iron Man story Age of Ultron and call it Iron Man. It is weird. It's an event. It's a lot of things. The only good thing is I think there's some good ideas, very deep down, and I think the director, it's the guy that made the Doctor Sleep film, the Shining sequel. I think they're gonna bring the director over to the new films. Isn't he the one that is gonna direct the Batman standalone film? Anyway, it's well shot. The Batman parts are pretty well shot. The Batman parts with Ben Affleck and the ones with Michael Keaton at the end, it's well shot. Flash running is super weird, super bad. I don't know. The Flash is running different every movie. He looked pretty cool in Batman v Superman. Oh yeah. Wait, he wasn't in that one. No, he was in the... Okay, I'm mixing two things. He was in the Justice League. He looked pretty okay. And then in the Zack Snyder cut, it was completely different. A lot more electricity and storms and time stuck. And then in his own film, he runs super slow. And everything looks super fast around. It looks super bad in this. This director does good Batman stuff, but very bad Flash stuff. Ant-Man villain, comic accurate, Mandarin storyline, demon in a bottle. Yeah, no, it needs to be an event. So it should be like... It's like making a Moon Knight film. Okay, Moon Knight film. And it's the Moon Knight versus Avengers storyline. Okay, so and then there's the end. I don't know if the real director directed that or the animation studio. They go full nostalgia and bring everything back. Adam West Batman, Christopher Reeves Superman. It's Nicolas Cage Superman. It's all CGI. It's all ugly. I feel like a real good version of that would have been just the Flash meeting the 90s Flash and the CW Flash. Make it about the Flash. Why is the Flash looking at the universe of Superman and Batman? I don't know. Tonker. Hey, we need this stream. Discord channel stream. Okay. So, good director. Very bad ideas. Very bad movie. You can say good things. I think Michael Keaton as Batman looks great. You know why they wanted to make a Batgirl film with him as Batman? And I know, no. They made the film. They scrapped the film. And I like the Supergirl part. It's not very Supergirl. It reminds me of a character from the comic. I forgot her name. The one with a big. She has a black suit and a red S. It's not super. Cyril. Today I remember stuff I think I forgot. I think she was a daughter from an alternate future. Anyway, her parts are okay. Michael Keaton, old man Batman Michael Keaton is great. So you wanted me to make a Flash film, but I like Batman, so I'm gonna put Batman in it and make him most of the marketing. I think that's Warner Bros. Part. Remember, Batman is still the one that sells the most for Warner Bros. And DC. Okay, so this makes the film worse, and I think it's the worst film to rewatch. I think you can rewatch these two. You just need 8 hours. But The Flash might be the worst film to rewatch. I didn't even mention Ezra Miller. Sometimes he's alright, and I just can't stand this guy. Let's not even bring the drama stuff. I'm too far away from all that drama. But he's not a good Flash. He was kind of okay as a comedic relief in Justice League, but not as the main guy. And then you get a surprise film nobody know. We're judging movies for movies' sake. Exactly. Then we got a surprise film nobody knows exists. I kind of forgot before watching it. We got Blue Beetle, which is very weird and random. This needs to be brought back into the James Gunn's DC films. I think it was supposed to be a simple, small streaming film for HBO. And since DC was scrapping everything, Warner Bros. Was scrapping everything. We had the Blue Beetle movie. Warner Bros. Was scrapping too much stuff, messing Justice League, getting bombs. I put them in B, but Shazam 2 and Aquaman 2 didn't make a lot of money. So they turned Blue Beetle into a full movie, a full theatrical movie. And so it started pretty low in production, and they had to make it look better, etc. So not all the effects look great. I think they really cleaned. Blue Beetle looks pretty good, but you got some other stuff, like the bad guy. What's his name? The robot dude. I forgot his name. I'm gonna remember his name in 5 minutes. And another guy with similar powers. A Ted called Blue Beetle enemy. I'm super well versed into Blue Beetle lore, by the way. Iconic PS1 era backpack bug. Actually, everything around Blue Beetle looks pretty good. I think they put a lot of care and attention into his effects. It's the rest around him. Carapax. Why do I remember Carapax's name? It's kind of fun because I think it was supposed to be a standalone. Jamie, Jaime, call him the way you want. Jaime Reyes. In the film, they call him both ways. The family call him Jaime, and he keeps saying Jamie. Anyway, his part was standalone, and then they turned it into part of the DC universe. So they mention you have the old Blue Beetle, Ted Cord. It disappeared. You have his tech, his flying ship, the bug, and his sister he never had, trying to steal his tech. And then when you find this cave, you get lore for the first Blue Beetle, the Golden Age one, Dan Barrett. You see his old costume. He found the scarab first in Egypt and got powers, and Ted Cord couldn't get the powers, so he used gadgets. You get all the Blue Beetle lore in one small short film, actually. And so I kind of like it. It has a lot of stuff. The cast is really good. That's a great Jaime, Jamie, whatever. Blue Beetle. That's a great Blue Beetle. Ted Cord is not in the film, but you can see the actor they picked for him. There's a painting, and there's a signal. You cannot see his face messed up. It's SNL actor. I don't remember his name. Jason something. I forgot. Anyway, I think this could make a great Blue Beetle 2 movie. Make a Blue Beetle. It's gonna be weird make a Blue Beetle 2 movie now, but my only exposure to Blue Beetle has been in a lot of video games and cartoons as well. I didn't notice he's in the Injustice games. He was in Young Justice. He was in The Brave and the Bold. My only exposure to Blue Beetle was that one Teen Titans film where Damian Wayne gets dropped off Teen Titans Tower. He picked a fight with Blue Beetle, and Blue Beetle just blasted the piss out of him. See? And I like the way he's super powerful, but he tries to not use the powers too much. He's not going full Iron Man on everyone. Oh, and then there's the lot of the Blue Beetle lore, and then there's the Scarab lore with the rich, the aliens. It's an alien tech thing, and this film has a lot in it. It doesn't need 4 hours like Justice League. So it's kind of it surprised me. It's pretty good. I would put it here, but it doesn't feel right to have it on the same tier as Shazam 2 and Aquaman 2. These two needs to move here. Okay, no it feels bad. I was gonna put Blue Beetle here. I think the fact it wasn't supposed to be a big theatrical film. It was supposed to be just here's a small, fun, short, streaming DC film. Okay, I think it's alright. I will put this even better, but it didn't start from a good tier. Rising Blue Beetle up the ranks. I like the Blue Beetle, and I kind of like all the 3 Blue Beetles. Kind of represent comics in a lot of ways. I like the way they do that. The first one, Dan Garrett, is a vigilant guy with a magical scarab that grants some power boost. He's just a vigilant. He's like the Phantom and other stuff like that. I'm trying to remember other characters. He's a pulp hero. And Ted Cord is kind of a superhero. Ted Cord has gadgets, flying ships. He's kind of like the later superheroes, the Green Lanterns and the Flash and stuff. He has gadgets, powers. He uses smarts. He has a double life. He has a civilian life and a superhero life. Dan Garrett doesn't really have one. Dan Garrett is mostly a radio drama character. He was more used in radio drama than comics. And then you get Jamie, and he's very different. He has a lot of lore and ties to the Justice League, Young Justice, Batman, the other Blue Beetle. He's a modern myth character. He's tied to everything and he's super high-tech. It has sci-fi, fantasy. His scarab he's a modern comic book character. It's a kind of fun. The 3 Blue Beetles represent all 3 eras of superheroes. And I think officially the last DC project was The Flash. I think Blue Beetle was released kinda around it. So it wasn't released, it wasn't the last one. I kinda count it as the last one because it might tie to the later stories. Fun fact: after the first origin story for this Blue Beetle, in the comics, his second story arc had Peacemaker try to coach him, help him be a superhero. Peacemaker. What a random coincidence. We got a Peacemaker spin-off. So this is a show, not a movie, but let's count it. Hey, I got it. Hey. So Peacemaker is it's a weird one. I'm gonna count. I shouldn't count it, but I wanna count it. Technically, it's fun. A lot of great music, etc. Story. It's a great show. It's fun. It's not as good as the movie. I think it's because it's a show. It goes all over the place. If I judge it as a show, you need to fill in the episodes. Is that a floating Peacemaker helmet? So I'm gonna put Peacemaker. I think it goes pretty well next to Blue Beetle. Peacemaker and Blue Beetle, the logos, the visual, they look great next to each other. In the comics, second arc, volume 2, it's Jamie being coached by Peacemaker. They need to meet Peacemaker. Oh, come on. I'm gonna write it on the other screen. It's easier. Peacemaker, Blue Beetle. Okay, as you can see, in the comics, wait, I didn't click in the comics, Peacemaker, that's Peacemaker in the comics, by the way. Peacemaker comes to his town, I forgot the name of his town, and he becomes a mentor for him, and he helps him. Booster Gold, Guy Gardner. Little trick I learned, if you right click one of these pictures, you can load it up in a second tab and get the full picture. Ooh. Wait. You can load it up, second tab. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Peacemaker and in the comics with Blue Beetle, and it was pretty, and that's when the Rich was attacking as well. So I could totally, let's be honest, I could totally see this as a movie. You can have Jamie being attacked by the Rich, and Peacemaker dropping on this. Who's this guy with superpower in the El Paso? Was it? And you can totally have this story arc. You can adapt the second story arc. Is there a cover of the comic somewhere? I kind of got all the Peacemaker stuff as well. Oh, you want to see Lost in Translation for comic characters? Have you seen comic by Max from Big Hero 6? Dude, straight up a Terminator that can turn into Godzilla. I remember the Secret 6 from the Secret 6. The Big Hero 6, I don't remember by Max himself. I just missed one of the guys can summon the red T-Rex from Jack Kirby. Okay, let's not go into Big Hero 6 right now. Whoop. Hey, Batman. So Peacemaker, pretty good. I think we can... Devil Dinosaur. Exactly, I love Devil Dinosaur. One of the Big Hero 6 can summon him. I think in the animated film... In the animated film, they cut all the Marvel reference. I wish it was a Marvel Presents animated film. It's kind of dumb they cut all the Marvel stuff. I think that's a pretty nice... we got a nice tier list here. I'm sure if I put... Hey, wait. This means I can get engagement. If I post this and Snyder fans see Justice League here, they're gonna bring me a lot of views. Interesting. We could put the other stuff. I don't feel like mixing the all DC stuff, the animated stuff. I need to make a separate one. I can't mix everything here. DCEU stuff. Oh, my problem with DC. There's a lot of stuff. DC has been making stuff with Warner Bros. Since forever. Marvel has only been doing a lot of stuff nowadays since they've been bought up by Disney. They had stuff, but they didn't make that many stuff. Warner Bros. Has been doing DC stuff forever. So there's lots of films, lots of animated films, lots of shows. And I see a big problem here. It's 90% Batman. Come on, stop doing just Batman. Okay, Batman is great. Stop making just Batman. Even if when you look at shows, CW, oh, it's okay. It's you have Green Arrow, Flash, and Batwoman, and when you have the new shows, you have it's always goes back to Batman. Yeah, Gotham Knight. Wait, what is this? Gotham Knights? What the heck is this? Pennyworth. That's Batman as well. Everything is Batman. Stop with Batman. Okay, that was my mini Batman rant. I like Batman, but stop. A lot of stuff could be turned into projects with other characters. This is why I liked Batman the Brave and the Bold. It wasn't just the Batman show. It was the Brave and the Bold. You want a much better Flashpoint? The comic is better, but hey, I forgot, the animated Flashpoint is better. Alright, real quick, count up how many of these remaining movies have Batman in there. I forgot Steel was DC. Steel! I like Steel. That's a very bad movie, but it was supposed to be a tie-in. It's kind of the Superman spin-offs. Supergirl became a standalone thing. They kind of cut all the tie-ins to Superman. Yes, there are, but they should be more. Steel was supposed to tie into the Christopher Reeves Superman as well, and it became a standalone film. Let's green eggs and ham it. Let's mention the good things as we close this. Krypton, goddamn. Swamp Thing. So Swamp Thing, there's two of them. They forgot something. Yep. That's the modern Swamp Thing show that was cancelled. No, that's a modern one, and then there's the old one. There's the old film. Or I'm mixing. No, there's an old film, right? Maybe I'm thinking about Man Thing. Swamp Thing movie. Yes, there's the old. Yeah. There's the old 1982 movie. They forgot the 1982 movie. And then there's the modern. What's the date? Premieres May 31. Season 1. 2019. So that's the Swamp Thing 2019 show. Okay. My when shows die, everyone forget them. An old movie, you can revisit an old movie. An old show, you rarely revisit an old show. Like the Stargirl show. I remember some hype for the Stargirl show actually. I wish Black Lightning was a movie. I like Black Lightning in comics. This should be a movie. Well, it was part of the CW universe. And what's the Doom Patrol? Come on, Doom Patrol is such a great idea. It died, like everything else. Okay, that's enough. We can keep this. I'm gonna screenshot this. Okay, we're not gonna do Gothic art stream yet, so I guess we're gonna fight some puppets, or maybe I find something else to do. But I think we're gonna fight puppets in 5 minutes. Not till later. Later. So let's cut around here. We'll be back. We're gonna be fighting puppets or maybe something else. Thanks for dropping by, Wing, Melvin, and I think I saw Tonk before. Tonk, see you. Be right back. Gonna head out. Okay. Hey, see you in 5.